a very positive result today, beating your former club 4-0. How do you feel after that?
Yeah, I think, I mean, any result, any win this late in the season, especially what we're going after, is more than enough. No matter how we did it, that's all what really mattered. I think first period we kind of came out a bit slow, but I think once our momentum picked up, I think we kind of dominated the game and took over, and it was kind of almost plain sailing from there on.
Yeah, that second period where you almost blew them away with 3 goals, it was very hard for them to get back into the game. What was said between the break between the first period and the second period that made you come out with such a good start?
I think just realising what's on the line for us. I mean, we got a tough task already. Having to win out, and then with the 2 games in Belfast next week. So it would have been stupid to kind of falter before that weekend. So I think just realising what actually is on the line, and then sometimes you do need reminding as a team, and I think we responded well to it.
And 2 games away at Belfast next week. How important was it to get a very positive result today?
Yeah, huge. I mean, that carries on, and I'm pleased for Johnny to get the shutout, and for the D. And I think over the last few games, defensively, I think we have been a bit better. Forwards have been coming back, and we've been supporting each other as a 5 in our end and in their end. So very positive going in for next week. And
Jeff League got man of the match, if I'm correct, yeah. But I kind of thought Rod Sarich had a great game in defence today. How important is it to have a defender of his calibre come back?
It's huge, and I mean, when Roddy was out, there was no offence to anyone else. Is one of them players you don't replace a Rod Sarich. I've said it a few times now. He's just a player you cannot replace. So to have him back, for the end of the season is massive, and I mean, everyone can see his skill and just his kind of composure and his ability to skate his way out of trouble. So it's a massive thing to have him back, for this kind of title race.
And Mike Ramsey got a brace, Lee got 2 assists. He might want to win the match. It seems like you're finding your gears now when you're going forward. That seems to be, in spite of the criticism, seems to come your way sometimes that Sheffield Steelers play a bit duller. They're not as fluid going forward as the Giants, as the Panthers. Do you feel like you're answering your critics with displays like this tonight?
I mean, we'll always have our critics. I don't think no one's ever happy, but we just do our thing. I mean, however you do it, you still win the game. So. And
final question: do you ever keep an eye on what Belfast Giants are doing at this point in the season as it's closing out, or is it just focusing on what games are ahead of you now? Do you not look at what they're going?
I think at the end of our games, we will kind of look to see the score and just kind of hope that they have done a Man City and lost to kind of Swansea or whatever. But no, we're not relying on anyone beating them other than ourselves. We can't. We've got to expect them to win their games until our game, and they're expecting the same thing really. So we all concentrate on our own jobs, and then come Friday and Saturday, then we'll see who's going to win the league.
Okay. Thank you very much.